Hello everybody, welcome to Ginger Cake. It's my YouTube channel and this is my first video, so yay, first video. Today we're going to be making a very simple sugar cookie recipe. It's one of the first from scratch cookie recipes I ever tried, and in my opinion they taste really good. If you like sugar cookies, that is, because some people don't. So this is all my stuff. I got these. They're rainbowy, all the different colors, because I like rainbows. And this is my cookbook, with different recipes that I have done throughout the years. It hasn't been updated in a long time, so it's going to be updated very soon. But we're going to be doing this one. It is a sugar cookie recipe. So what we need is 2 cups and 3/4 cups of flour. We got flour, all purpose. And then we need 1 teaspoon baking soda. We do have the soda of the baking, and the powder of the baking. And we also need butter softened. We got some butter right here and it's softened. And sugar. We have sugar. Sugar. And eggs, which we need to get out of the refrigerator, because I forgot that I needed an egg. An egg, look, see, we got eggs. Eggs. And vanilla. We got vanilla too. And a lot of this stuff's from Walmart, but I'm not sponsored. Walmart's not sponsoring me. I just shop there because it's right around the street from my house. So, but this is what we need to do, and it's very simple. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat the oven to 375. So, we go here to the bake. And let's see, it's at 375. And then I have to push the start button on my oven, because if you don't push the start button, it won't preheat. So I had to learn that out the hard way, because one time I tried and it didn't do shit. So alright, so I'm gonna put my little phone down and we're gonna start baking the cookies. Yay, cookies. Okay, so first thing it says, in a small bowl, stir together flour, baking soda, and baking powder, and set aside. So, I'm going to get use this as my small bowl for the ingredients. I don't have a lot of baking stuff because we moved I moved twice in the last 2 years. So I am trying to slowly get up to snuff with all my baking stuff, because I love baking and I haven't been able to do it and I missed it. So here we are. Okay, so it says I need to put in flour. So up here it says we need 2 3/4 cup flour. So I have this handy dandy measuring thingy to help me, because I don't know what I'm doing. Alrighty. Get some flour. 1/4 cup flour. Don't want to put too much flour in there. Okay, so we got the flour. Dump the flour in there. Okay. Now it says we need to add baking soda. And we need 1 teaspoon of the soda. So, got my teaspoon. So we're going to add this baking soda. Make sure it's level on the thing. So you're not putting too much in. Okay. Then it says we need to add baking powder. And we need, we need 1/2 baking powder. So I got the baking powder. It's from Walmart. You can use whatever one that you want to use. And as you can see, I need to get new ones of these because this one kind of got melted a little bit. And the stuff that tells you what's whether it's 1/2 or whatever is starting to rub off on all of them. So I need to get new ones. But all right, I need 1/2 of the baking powder. So I'll scoop a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit. Yay! Okay, now it's saying that we need to mix it all together and then set it aside. So I'm going to grab a spoon from in here. This thing. Spatula. I'm just going to mix it together. Mixy, mix, 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 mix. And you don't really have to mix it a lot because, yeah, you just don't. We're going to set it aside. Okay. So next in our directions, it says we need a large bowl. I'm going to be using this bowl right here because it's really all I got right now. So I'm using what I have. So, yeah. And in this large bowl, it says we need to cream together butter, sugar, until smooth. Okay? So it says for butter, we need 1 cup of softened butter. Now, I have margarine, and it has these little things on here that tell you how much it is. So 2 of these equals 1 cup. And I already pre-softened them, so you can let them sit out to pre-soften, or you can put them in the microwave for a minute. Well, not a minute, but, you know, for a little sec there, and it will soften it up for you. That's what I did. I put it in the microwave for a couple seconds and softened it up. So, okay, and then I'm going to add the other one. Now, this margarine that I'm using is Imperial. You can use whatever butter or margarine that you like. I'm just using it because it's cheap. And I also find that it works fine. I've used it before, so. All right, and now we need to add the sugar. And it's white sugar is what you need. And it is saying that we need 1 1/2 cup sugar. All right, so here's a 1 cup and 1/2 cup. So I'm going to grab ourselves some sugar. So there's the 1 cup. All right, and we need 1/2 cup of the sugar. Okay. Now Now, I'm just going to mix this by hand because I don't have a stand mixer or a blender or anything like that. So I'm just going to mix it by hand. But you can use a blender or a stand mixer. I would really love to have a stand mixer one day. So that is a goal for me. But for right now, I'm just going to do it by hand, which they both ways work. It's just what you have, work with what you have. And yeah. And you just cream it together, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all creamed together. You just gotta mix it. I haven't baked cookies or baked anything really in a very long time. It's been almost over a year since I've baked anything at all, which makes me sad because I love to bake. It makes me happy. It brings me joy. And so, yeah. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's all creamed together. So that creamed together really quickly because I pre-softened the butter like it said in the instructions. So pre-softening your butter I find is very helpful because, you know, it makes creaming the butter and the sugar together very easy. So, all right, now it's saying we need to beat the egg and the vanilla. All right, it says gradually blend in the dry ingredients after we beat in the egg and the vanilla. So we're going to do that. Let's see here. Now, I forgot to mention this in the very beginning of my video, but I figured it was going without saying, but I'm going to say it anyways. I already washed my hands prior to cooking. You should always wash your hands prior to cooking. So, I already did. Washing my hands again to get all that butter and sugar off real quick. Now, I have very sensitive skin, so the soap that I use is the Method soap because I find it doesn't agitate my skin like some products do, and it smells really good. So, okay, so we're going to put the vanilla in and the egg. So first I'm going to add the egg. It's a whole egg. You don't have to like separate the egg. It's just one whole egg. Make sure you don't get the shell in because that wouldn't taste very good. I'm going to wash my hands because the raw egg. All right, and then it's saying that we need 1 teaspoon vanilla. So, I'm going to get my 1 teaspoon. Yes, that's my teaspoon. See, it's kind of hard to see. It's kind of rubbing off. So I need to get some new ones. All right, so 1 teaspoon. This is brand new vanilla, so I have to open the thing. Okay. If I can open it, that's the thing. This sucker's on there pretty tight. There, got it off. All right. Okay. So, put some of the vanilla in. I'm going to measure it over the container so I don't spill and make a mess in the kitchen. Okay. And that smells really good. And for vanilla, you need pure vanilla extract. So, that's what I'm using. So, go. All right. So, what I'm going to do now is I had this item, and, oh, here it is. I got a whisk. It's a hand whisk. I don't have any blenders or anything. One day I will. And you just mix it together, like so. It smells very vanilla-y right now. So, that's a happy smell. If I've ever smelled one. Alright, that's what it looks like right now with the vanilla and the egg in there. Looks pretty good. See? I'm excited to try these and eat them. Okay, so now it's telling us to gradually blend in the dry ingredients. So, we got our dry ingredients. And we're going to gradually add some and then stir. Put a little bit in and stir. This works your arm muscles. If you ever need an arm workout, bake some cookies and use a whisk. Just a little bit at a time. That way you get all the stuff mixed in, because you don't want clumps of baking soda or clumps of flour or baking powder in your cookies. That wouldn't taste very good, now would it? Yuck. All right. Woo! I'm getting an arm workout. A little bit more in there. Just gradually adding it in, little at a time. And the more you add in, the thicker the dough gets. And that's when you start getting that arm workout. I'm getting an arm workout. Gonna get some muscles. I haven't baked in a long time, as I said before, so my arm muscles are pretty out of shape. This is what the dough looks like now with the added in. I'm going to add some more because we still got some more in here. Just gradually add it in. So that's the last of the ingredients. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to make a mess and dump it all over the counter, so. Look at that. Looks so good. Okay. Look at this. Starting to look really good. But I'm really going to stir it really well just to make sure it's completely mixed in. Just to double make sure there's no chunks of any of the dry mixture. Okay. Let's see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we got. A completely mixed up batch of sugar cookie batter. It's gonna be so yummy. I'm excited. Super excited. Okay, so I'm gonna take out my little mixy thing. I'm gonna put all of my stuff in the sink, and while my cookies bake, I will wash them. That way, I don't have a pile of stacked up dishes. Okay, so in the directions that I have, it says that you want to bake them for about 8 to 10 minutes in a preheated oven until golden. Then you're supposed to let them stand on the cookie sheet for 2 minutes before trying to remove them. And it says to cool on a wire rack. I used to have a wire cookie rack, but as I said, I moved twice recently in the span of the last 2 years I moved. So, don't know where that went to. So, I'm not going to be able to put it on a wire cooling rack today because I don't have one. But I will be getting one soon, and I can use it then. But you can just let it cool in the pan as well. It's fine. Wire wax are really awesome though. I had one and it was amazing. All right. So what I do is I take a spoon and I just spoon a little bit of batter onto the tray. You can spray it down with like a non-stick. You can also put tin foil on there, or you can just put it on the pan. Either way. So I'm gonna put my cooking book back out the way, so I have space to scoop my cookies onto the pan. It's gonna go back here with all my cooking books. This is where we put all our cookbooks. Most of them are mine. I like to cook, I like to bake. What can I say? Okay, so we're going to use the little tray first. I'll show you. This little tray. It's kind of messed up looking. It's been through some shit. But we will make it work. So. Alright, and there's the other pan. And this is our dough. Look at that. So excited. So excited. And we've been preheating the oven, so as you can see, it is good. It's good to go. So after I scoop the cookies, I can put the cookies in. So, all right. So I'm just gonna start scooping some cookies onto the pan. I don't care how they really look because they taste good no matter what they look like, honestly. And they're just for me and my fam. So they don't need to look super fancy today. Though if I was taking them to like a party or something like that, I might try and make them a look a little nice. I can't talk. Sorry. Okay. This smells really vanilla smelling. Smells good. Okay. Scoopy scoopies. He's gonna taste pretty good. The way it looks right now, the dough, it looks like it's gonna be really good. And if they come out of the oven looking amazing, I'm going to be super happy. Because like I said, I haven't baked anything from scratch in a while. So, I'm excited. And maybe after these come out the oven and sit for a minute, we can have my brother-in-law Carl come out and do a taste test. If we're lucky. How about that? Also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. That would mean a lot to me because I'm just starting out on YouTube. To share my love of baking with you guys because I love baking. So, I'm not looking to become Insta famous. I just love baking and want to share it with the world. So, like my videos, please. And subscribe if you can. Subscribe? Whatever. Words. And hit that notification bell. I know that sometimes it doesn't really work because I follow a bunch of YouTubers and sometimes they'll upload and I won't know because YouTube doesn't notify me, which is sad. So, I subscribed to one of my friend's channels and he said that he was uploading a video and it never told me that he uploaded it. But, I mean, he told me, but YouTube didn't tell me. So, I don't know what that's about, but it is what it is. And if you're wondering what that noise was, it's a dryer. I'm drying some laundry. I would hope that I'm drying some laundry and I didn't, like, you know, put a dead body in there. Okay. Scoopity scoops. Cookies. This smells really good. Too bad there's not a such thing as smell-o-vision, because it smells really good, guys. Wouldn't that be awesome if you could smell how yummy they smell? That'd be cool. And if they had taste-o-vision so you could reach in and grab a cookie and eat it, that'd be cool too, huh? Too bad. So sad. Okay. So only a little bit of dough left. I'm going to put some more on this little tray. Okay. Scoops. Okay. I think this came out pretty good. Especially seeing as I don't have any stand mixers or blenders or anything. I mean, it did give me an arm workout, but other than that, I was able to cream all the ingredients together very well by hand, so. But I give that to the softened butter. That really helps. If you try to put unsoftened butter in there and you're trying to stir it by hand, oh Lord, you're going to have a rough time. So definitely pre-softening your butter is key. That's what I've learned anyways. Okay. Alright, that's all that she wrote, y'all. That's all there is. So, I will show you the cookies. Cookies. Very delicious looking cookies. Okay, so it says to put them in for 8 to 10 minutes. So I have an Alexa, and I'm going to tell her to set a timer because it's easier to set a timer with her than it is on this oven. So I'm going to put them in the oven, and when they are ready to come out, I will be back. So, yay, cookies! Okay, so the timer just went off and it's beeping. So I'm going to take out the cookies. Yay, cookies! They smell really good, by the way. Alright, cookies. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. Look at these cookies. Okay, we're going to put them out and let them cool down, and then we will have a taste test. Let's look at the cookies. Cookies, cookies. Look at them. They look really good. Okay, so I just took the cookies off the pan, and I put some on top of here. This is a little soda can thing, and we weren't using it. So I put some up there as like a makeshift cooling rack, and it seemed to work okay. But here's the cookies. Yay, cookies! Okay, so my brother-in-law, Carl, come here. Alright, there. Okay, this is stand right here. Okay, that's Carl.
How you doing?
Alright, Carl, do you want to taste one of these cookies?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to give him one of these cookies over here. Alright, here you go, Carl. Excuse my fingers.
Good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What did it taste like?
Very good cookies.
Huh?
Very good cookies.
Very good cookies? Are they soft or hard? What?
They're soft.
Really soft?
Tender. Good.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Carl approves of these cookies. I tried one off camera and they're pretty good. So, yay, cookies! Very successful. I got a plate of cookies and some of those over there. Next time I might grease the pan a little bit because they did stick a little tiny bit, but not bad actually. You know, I let them cool down. So, yeah. Very delicious. Alright. So, I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Please like my video and subscribe if you can. And hit that notification bell, though it may not work. And I will put the recipe that I used in the description box down below. So if you want to make these cookies, you can follow that recipe. It's just a recipe I found online years and years and years ago. Don't even remember from who, so but it's just the basic simple sugar cookie recipe. So if you want to try it, that's awesome. And if you do, let me know. And so I'll probably do another video next week, maybe, if I have the time. And so I want to know what you guys want me to make. A cake, cookies, cupcakes. I really love making oatmeal rum raisin cookies. They're so good. Yes. So I have that recipe in my book. I was also recently diagnosed by my doctor as pre-diabetic, meaning I have way too much sugar in my system. And if I don't cut back on sugar, I could be a type 2 diabetic. So I probably will not be eating very many of these cookies. Maybe one or two. But I'm trying to teach myself how to make sugar-free baked goods, which I've never done before. I have baked, a lot back in the day when I was living with my dad, but I haven't baked in like 2 years. So, and I've never made sugar-free options or, anything like that. I'm also a vegetarian. I've been one for 10 years now. And I've dabbled in making vegetarian entrees, like breakfast, lunch, dinner type thing. But I haven't dabbled in vegan desserts or anything like that. Gluten-free, vegan, sugar-free, anything like that. So I'm trying to broaden my horizon. So in the next couple of months, I will be trying some new things that are new to me that I've never